Avengers! Assemble.
The MCU is one of the greatest film franchises this world has ever seen. Generating over $1 billion in box office revenues, Marvel movies are like no other. And that's exactly why being a Marvel hero, or villain for that matter, definitely comes with its fair share of perks. With every new release, these actors see a huge raise in their fame and fortune. In this video, we're giving you a roundup of the top 10 Marvel actors with the highest net worth to see who is really dominating the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Number 10. Tom Holland, $15 million.
Nothing!
You're the Spider-Man from YouTube.
I'm not.
You were on the ceiling.
No, I wasn't. Ned, what are you doing?
As the youngest star in the MCU, Holland has a net worth of $15 million at the age of just 25. And his career in the franchise has only just started. He has appeared in 5 Marvel films as of yet, and in the next phase, he is expected to have a bigger role, almost replacing Tony Stark as the leader of the Avengers. With his success in the MCU, Holland has landed other huge film roles as well, turning him into one of the most successful A-list actors of our generation. He earned $250,000 for his cameo as Spider-Man in Captain America: Civil War, and around $3 million for his appearance in 2018's Avengers: Endgame. Today, his standard base salary for a single film appearance is between $4 to $5 million. His first ever role as Spider-Man made $757 million, and the second one made $709 million. With the upcoming Spider-Man No Way Home, his net worth is only expected to increase as the character becomes an integral part of the MCU in the upcoming phase. Number 9. Brie Larson, $25 million.
Oh my God. Get that thing away. How'd that get in here?
The cat? This isn't what you're afraid of, is it?
That's not a cat.
As the newest member of the MCU, Brie Larson is certainly doing pretty well for herself as Captain Marvel, the strongest Avenger. Captain Marvel is in fact even stronger than Thanos in the MCU, so that definitely earns her a lot of points. Back when the movie was released in 2019, Larson had a net worth of $10 million, and since then she has starred in films like Avengers: Endgame, bringing her net worth up to $25 million in the span of a little over 2 years. Being the first solo female MCU superhero, Larson's Captain Marvel was a $1 billion box office hit. Reportedly, the actress earned $5 million for that first movie, but this figure is going to go up higher with the second film in the series that's all set to release in 2023. Number 8. Paul Rudd, $70 million.
Okay, you can't see me.
I can see you.
He can see me.
Hi, I'm Scott.
Did he just say, "Hi, I'm Scott"?
Being the Ant-Man definitely comes with its perks, and Paul Rudd has proven that time and again. Ant-Man was the only solo film in Phase 2 of the MCU. As someone who had only done comedies before, nobody was expecting Rudd to steal the show as an MCU hero. But his charm and wit is exactly what won over the audiences, and helped Ant-Man earn $512 million for the first movie, and $623 million for the second one all over the world. The third movie in the series, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, is set to release in July 2023, and considering the cult following of the first 2 films, the third one is only expected to add to Rudd's net worth of $70 million. Other than the Ant-Man films, Paul Rudd also made appearances in the final 2 Avenger films, where his impeccable comic timing earned him tons of recognition for standing out in an ensemble cast with so many talented actors. Number 7. Jeremy Renner, $80 million.
I got it.
After starring in Mission Impossible, Renner debuted as one of Marvel's most popular heroes, Hawkeye, in 2011. The character then went on to become part of the Avengers, earning Renner more than $50 million for his roles in the MCU. In Endgame alone, the actor made a fortune of $15 million, which is the highest he has ever been paid for any role in his entire career. Hawkeye is still going to be an important part of the MCU in its future phases, and right now, he is in the process of filming for the miniseries Hawkeye that's going to start streaming on Disney Plus in November this year. At the same time, the actor is also a successful businessman, and whenever he's not defeating villains on screen, he is busy flipping houses in Southern California to keep adding to his growing net worth. Number 6. Bradley Cooper, $100 million.
Well, supposedly these bald bodies find you attractive, so maybe you can work out some sort of trade.
You must be joking.
No, I really heard they find you attractive. I got one plan, and that plan requires a frickin' Quarnix battery, so figure it out!
Cooper is one of the biggest names in the MCU franchise, which is huge considering the fact that he's someone that the audience has never seen on screen. Why is that?
Sent word to Yondu's old Ravager buddies and told them what he did.
Well, it's because Bradley Cooper plays the role of Rocket Raccoon in the Guardians of the Galaxy series, making him the voice of one of the most well-loved characters in the entire franchise. Cooper has also reprised his role in films like Avengers Infinity War and Endgame. But that's not all. The actor has made quite a name for himself by starring in franchises like The Hangover and, most recently, Academy Award-winning film A Star Is Born. But of course, when it comes to the MCU, Cooper's biggest selling point is the fact that he is an established character in the movies. As far as the future goes, Bradley Cooper is all set to play Rocket Raccoon once again in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which will be released sometime in 2023. Meanwhile, the Guardians of the Galaxy are also expected to make a cameo in Thor: Love and Thunder, which has people all the more excited to see, or rather hear, Cooper on screen once again. Number 5. Chris Hemsworth, $130 million.
Sun's going down.
Chris Hemsworth is one of the original Avengers whose story still remains to be told in the future phases of the MCU. The actor plays the demigod Thor, a central figure in the MCU franchise that has appeared in about 8 films. The role has helped Hemsworth cement himself as one of the biggest actors in Hollywood, and with the release of Thor: Love and Thunder, the star is all set to reprise his role as the God of Thunder, while Natalie Portman stars as Jane Foster by his side. Chris Hemsworth has appeared in countless movies from Rush to the latest Men in Black, but his biggest accomplishment so far has definitely been playing Thor, in his own movies as well as the Avengers films. Back in 2011, he was offered the role of Thor for just $150,000, and that number has increased to a grand total of $30 million for the third film in the franchise, showing just how far Hemsworth has come in the MCU. Number 4. Ryan Reynolds, $150 million.
Oh, hello. I know, right? Whose balls did I have to fondle to get my very own movie? I can't tell you, but it does rhyme with Pulverine.
While Reynolds isn't a hero in the MCU just yet, he will soon be with the release of Deadpool 3. The first Deadpool film made $783 million at the box office, and the second one earned $785, helping Reynolds join the force for being one of the highest paid Marvel actors of all time. Deadpool 3 is expected to start filming sometime next year, and considering the success of the first 2 films, the third one is expected to earn Ryan a top spot when it comes to the most well-paid Marvel actors in the world. And to say that he deserves the spot is definitely an understatement, because the truth is that Reynolds has been closely associated with the Deadpool franchise since all the way back in 2005. The actor played a huge role in kicking off the franchise with his dedication to the character, and let's just say that his hard work sure paid off. Deadpool has now officially entered the MCU, and considering the fact that the new Deadpool movie is now being developed by Disney's Marvel Studios, who knows, we might be seeing some interesting crossovers in the future. Number 3. Vin Diesel, $200 million. Another actor who doesn't appear on screen but still plays one of the most lovable MCU characters.
I am Groot.
Vin Diesel is the voice behind Groot, who originally appears in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. The actor then went on to become a central part of the MCU, making special appearances in films like Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. Vin will also reprise his role in Thor: Love and Thunder, the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 that's set to release in 2023. Being one of the biggest movie stars of all time, starring in franchises such as Fast and Furious, Vin Diesel has been a valuable addition to the MCU, earning a grand total of $54.5 million for all the times he has played Groot. The best part about all of this is that all Vin Diesel has to do to play Groot is voice that one line of dialogue, since that's all the character can say.
I am Groot!
But even then, Vin Diesel was paid about $13 million for every Marvel movie he's been a part of. And if that doesn't talk about his star power, I don't know what does. Number 2. Samuel L. Jackson, $250 million. After starring in over 120 films, Jackson has made over $13 billion throughout his career as an actor. After Star Wars, Pulp Fiction, and Django Unchained, it was no surprise that the actor landed the role of Nick Fury, the director of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Remember, I got my eye on you.
Ever since he first appeared in Iron Man, Jackson's character has been integral in holding all the heroes of the MCU together. The actor earns $4 to $6 million for his role as Fury, even if he is on screen for only a few minutes. Jackson has starred in 9 movies with Marvel and is set to reprise his role as Nick Fury in future Marvel movies and shows such as The Marvels, which means that his net worth is only going to increase from here on out. Number 1. Michael Douglas, $350 million. Known for playing the role of Dr. Hank Pym, the scientist who essentially invented Ant-Man, Douglas is one of the most successful and seasoned actors in the MCU. Even before Ant-Man, Douglas was a 2-time Academy Award-winning actor who had starred in blockbusters like Wall Street and Basic Instinct. However, with his role as the founder of Pym Industries in Ant-Man, Douglas managed to stun the audiences and immediately become a fan favorite in the franchise. While Pym's character was killed by Thanos in Infinity War, he was resurrected 5 years later in Endgame, which means that he is still very much a part of the MCU. Douglas's paycheck for his role in the franchise is still under wraps, but by the looks of it, he gets compensated pretty well for all the talent that he brings to the table. Douglas is all set to reprise his role as Hank Pym in Ant-Man Quantumania, as the movie takes us on a deeper journey into the quantum realm. That's a wrap for top 10 Marvel actors with the highest net worth. Which one of these Marvel heroes are you excited to see on the big screen next? Let us know in the comments below. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more. See you next time with something new. Until then, peace out!